When I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor. Come down. Hotel. Lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. Right. And I don't need you to okay it. Yeah. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. They can't take it to 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
Coach, it is something not seen all that often in these parts. Playoff football in North Carolina. We've got it at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? This is taking you to 13. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. They'll run on first down. Vaughn. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Bridgewater. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. On first down, it's Vaughn. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Tackled by Jordan Willis.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Check 26, check 26. Whip.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel, complete. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Bridgewater. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll go down at the 28.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
They'll run on first down. Vaughn. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. On second down. It's Vaughn. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 7.
I got this, you man. Me. I got this. Let it go.
On third down. It's Vaughn, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Check in.
From the gun, Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. third down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
A gain of 3, second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
From the 27, Bridgewater. And this is caught by Watkins. And this is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
A gain of 19 yards. Complete to Sammy Watkins. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Good. Hey, hold on. Stay with your man. Hey, take it.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
That's me.
On second down now, it's Vaughn. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on third and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
The kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
The Falcons take over.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Here's Jackson on third and long. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is We do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Jackson on 1st down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Mike 28. Let's go, D. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Get a roll. West. Hustle. Mike 28. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
From the 41, Jackson being chased out left. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Squeeze, double. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Hassan Reddick able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now Joe Mixon. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This will be taken very short.
At their own 13-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Watch the safety creep. 25.
Final play of the half. Bridgewater. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now it's Mixon running right. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And 3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the Third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Mixon will try the right side. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Throwing on second down. Jackson. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. The 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Jackson will keep it, and he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Lamar Jackson taking it in as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on fourth down.
And that set up everything in the end result, the short touchdown run. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there, so that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 30. Two-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll keep it on the ground. Vaughn. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On third down, it's Vaughn. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
Nothing like a little power football that they're playing right there on the left side. That was the strong side of the offensive line. They paved the way.
They paved the way. He lowered the shoulder and powered forward to convert.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Bridgewater on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jordan Willis in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Shift.
Here's Bridgewater. Open man is Anderson. And this is good for a first down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Panthers first down.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Man, I got you.
One quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Vaughn. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Man open, it's Goodwin. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Right here. Number 28, Mike, go. Check in. Double.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. down. Here's Jackson. And an alley to run. He finds an opening past the 40. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he's got this down to the 35. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I got him. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. That's it. Target. Mike 28. Check the out.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it a 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Hey, number 2. He's coming. Check in. Watch the play.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. First down, Mixon, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
28, Mike, 28, exit. Hey, you got motion, man. You got off. Mike, 28.
Back to throw. It's caught, Smith. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a gain of 5. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
He's coming. Check in. You ain't doing nothing today. Mike, 28. Mike, he's time to leave. Mike, 28. I'm coming.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And it all rides on this one play, a trip to the Super Bowl in the balance here on 4th down.
Heavy on the edges. Mike, 28. I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take you to school. 28, Mike, he's coming, check in. There it comes. Mike, 28, let's go. Yeah.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Tremendous play right there by Eli Apple, sealing the game with that interception for his team. I bet that'll make his mom, Annie, pretty happy.
Absolutely making Annie proud. He was born in Philadelphia, tough kid from the city of brotherly love, and a tough play there to seal it. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
They said beginning of the year, they set a lofty goal, Charles, of getting to the Super Bowl. They fell one step short of that.
Oh, and that's going to hurt for a long time. That's going to be a big one for the offseason. Their goal now has to be not to wallow in it, but to use it as fuel for next year.